Walk down the Las Vegas Strip at 9 in the evening on a Saturday night, and you will see something that should be impossible: more security guards than tourists, empty casino floors echoing with silence, and sidewalks so deserted you can hear your own footsteps. This is supposed to be the most exciting place on Earth, but it feels like a post-apocalyptic movie set. But here is what should terrify you about this ghost town transformation. It was not caused by external forces or economic decline. It was deliberately engineered by casino corporations who decided they would rather have an empty, profitable strip than a busy, accessible one. In this video, I will expose leaked occupancy data that reveals the true scale of this manufactured emptiness and show corporate strategy documents that prove this desolation was the intended goal all along. The question is, if they can turn the world's most famous entertainment destination into a ghost town and call it success, what does that mean for every other city in America? They didn't lose their customers. They deliberately drove them away. The numbers tell a staggering story of manufactured desolation. The Las Vegas Strip now averages 60% fewer pedestrians during peak hours compared to pre-pandemic levels. Casino floors designed to accommodate thousands of visitors sit eerily quiet on Friday and Saturday nights, with more employees than actual gamblers. What's happening here defies conventional business logic. When most businesses lose customers, they panic. They slash prices, offer promotions, and do whatever it takes to bring people back. But on the Strip, we are seeing the opposite response. As visitor numbers plummeted, prices skyrocketed. Hotel resort fees doubled. Parking fees tripled. Drink minimums appeared where none existed before. The average cost of a Vegas weekend has increased by 300% in just 4 years. This was not caused by pandemic recovery struggles. It was not due to economic downturn or regional competition. The evidence points to something far more calculated. This was the planned result of corporate policies designed to systematically eliminate 90% of traditional Vegas visitors. The casino corporations engineered this emptiness deliberately because they discovered something counterintuitive. Serving fewer wealthy customers generated higher profits than serving many middle-class customers. Profits. The math was simple. One ultra-high roller spending $50,000 is more profitable than 100 average tourists spending $500 each. Why? Because those 100 tourists require more staff, more resources, more operational complexity. Simple. Look at the physical transformation of the Strip. Affordable buffets were replaced by exclusive dining experiences. Mid-tier gaming floors were converted to VIP lounges. Budget-friendly entertainment options were eliminated in favor of premium experiences with eye-watering price tags. Even the sidewalks have been redesigned to discourage casual strolling, with fewer entrances and deliberately inconvenient pedestrian routes. But here is the documented proof. This desolation was always the plan. The surveillance footage and corporate memos tell the real story. Let us walk through the timeline of how the Las Vegas Strip was deliberately transformed into a ghost town. It begins in 2018, years before the pandemic. Internal strategy documents from major casino corporations outlined what they euphemistically called customer optimization. This was not about improving customer experience. It was about eliminating entire demographic segments. One leaked memo specifically targeted the elimination of what they called low-value visitors, essentially anyone not spending at least $1,000 per day. The document identified specific visitor categories for phase-out, bachelor parties, budget-conscious families, weekend getaway couples, and convention attendees not staying at premium properties. These groups had been the lifeblood of Las Vegas for decades, but corporate strategists had labeled them operational burdens that reduce profit per square foot metrics. By 2019, we see the first coordinated implementation phase. Major casino groups simultaneously increased prices across all categories, not by small increments, but by staggering percentages. Resort fees jumped from $25 to $45 overnight. Parking went from free to $25 per day. Drink minimums appeared at previously accessible bars. Show tickets doubled in price. Most telling was the internal response to the inevitable customer complaints. Leaked emails show executives specifically instructing customer service representatives not to make accommodations or offer alternatives. The directive was clear. We are not trying to retain price-sensitive customers. Their departure is factored into our projections. Then 2020 happened. The pandemic provided the perfect cover for permanently eliminating affordable attractions. Buffets, once a Vegas staple, never returned in most properties. Budget-friendly entertainment options were terminated. Staff levels were permanently reduced by 40%, creating deliberately slower service that discouraged all but the most patient or wealthy customers. By 2021, surveillance data showed a 50% occupancy decline compared to 2019 levels, but executive communications celebrated this as a success. One internal presentation specifically highlighted improved margins through customer quality improvement, corporate speak for making more money from fewer people. The clearest evidence comes from 2022 to 2023, when the ghost town operation was perfected. Security camera footage from those years shows casino floors at 30% capacity during what were historically peak hours. Restaurant occupancy dropped to 40% of previous levels. Hotel occupancy decreased, but revenue per available room increased by 75%. One particularly damning piece of evidence comes from a quarterly earnings call where a casino executive responded to an analyst's question about declining visitor numbers by saying, "We've successfully transitioned to a model that prioritizes quality over quantity. Our current visitation levels represent the optimal customer mix." In other words, the ghost town was the goal, not an unintended consequence. So what's driving this suicidal business strategy? They discovered empty was more profitable than busy. This counterintuitive business model was fueled by Wall Street's obsession with efficiency metrics over total revenue. Corporate shareholders demanded maximum revenue per square foot, not maximum customers served. Financial analysts praised casino operators who showed higher profit margins, even if those came with dramatically reduced visitor numbers. Private equity firms that had acquired significant stakes in strip properties pushed the ghost town model as operational optimization. They applied the same formulas they had used to strip mine retail chains and manufacturing companies to maximize short-term profit extraction at the expense of long-term sustainability. The math behind this strategy was irresistible to corporate accountants. By eliminating 70% of staff costs, reducing operational overhead, and serving only ultra-wealthy customers willing to pay premium prices, they could show record profits despite ghost town conditions. Consider the numbers. A full casino might generate $2 million in daily revenue, but require $1.5 million in operational costs. A quarter-full casino catering exclusively to high rollers might generate $1.5 million with only $500,000 in costs. The empty casino is far more profitable, even with dramatically fewer customers. This explains why casino executives responded to emptiness not with alarm but with celebration. One internal document specifically praised the elegant optimization of spaces that were precisely populated rather than inefficiently crowded. Wall Street analysts reinforced this mindset. Quarterly reports praised properties that showed the highest revenue per visitor metrics, creating competition among casino corporations to extract more money from fewer people. The analyst who coined the phrase profitable desolation meant it as a compliment, not a criticism. And the people who built Vegas are horrified by what has been created. Visitors are sharing footage of the apocalyptic emptiness. Social media is full of videos comparing the bustling strip before 2019 to the current ghost town reality. The contrast is shocking. Spaces designed for thousands are now occupied by dozens. Escalators move without passengers. Bars have more bartenders than customers. Gaming tables are staffed, but without players. Tourist reviews increasingly describe the eerie and depressing atmosphere of empty casinos. One viral TikTok captured a Saturday night at a major strip property, where the creator walked for 7 minutes through gaming areas without encountering more than 20 active players. Longtime Vegas visitors expressed particular shock at the desolation of places that once teemed with life. One reviewer who had been visiting annually for 2 decades wrote, "It feels like they are running a private club now, not a public casino. The energy that made Vegas special has been deliberately extinguished." Workers have begun sharing testimonials about the strange experience of serving phantom customers while maintaining massive empty facilities. One cocktail server explained that they are staffed at 40% of pre-pandemic levels. But even that feels excessive, given how few guests they actually have. Management tells staff this is the new normal, and staff should get used to it. Even taxi drivers and rideshare operators report the transformation. One driver said he used to have non-stop fares up and down the strip on weekend nights. Now, he might wait an hour between pickups. There is just nobody there anymore. The most common sentiment expressed by visitors is not anger at prices, it is confusion at the emptiness. One reviewer asked, why build these massive spaces if you do not want people to fill them? It is like they have created a movie set of Las Vegas rather than the real thing. But Vegas was just the testing ground for a much larger transformation. They are exporting the profitable emptiness model nationwide. The Vegas Ghost Town blueprint has already begun spreading to every major American entertainment destination. The same corporate consultants who engineered the Strip's transformation are now applying those principles across the leisure industry. Theme parks have adopted similar premium experience models that create artificial scarcity. Fast passes have evolved into expensive skip-the-line privileges that can cost more than the base ticket. Areas once accessible to all visitors are increasingly reserved for those paying premium upcharges. The result is parks operating at deliberately reduced capacities while generating record profits. Sports venues have eliminated affordable seating to focus on luxury boxes and premium experiences. Many stadiums have reduced general admission capacity by 30%, while increasing high-margin VIP areas. The average family can no longer afford to attend games that were once community traditions. Tourist destinations nationwide are implementing Vegas-style exclusivity strategies that prioritize profitable emptiness over community engagement. From beachfront resorts to mountain ski lodges, operators have discovered they can make more money by serving fewer people at premium prices. The goal is clear: create ghost towns that generate maximum corporate profit while eliminating public access. This is not just a business strategy. It is a fundamental reshaping of American leisure culture from accessible to exclusive. Most disturbing is how this model spreads beyond entertainment into essential services. The same profitable emptiness concept has appeared in healthcare, where some hospitals now offer concierge medicine with minimal wait times and personalized service, but only for those who can afford substantial membership fees. Meanwhile, standard care becomes increasingly crowded and inefficient, creating a two-tier system. We are witnessing the deliberate creation of a society where emptiness is a luxury good, where the absence of other people becomes something only the wealthy can purchase. This is not just economic stratification, it is spatial segregation on an unprecedented scale. So how do communities fight back against deliberate desolation? Ghost towns only exist if you let them stay empty. The solution begins with recognizing this transformation for what it is, not market forces at work, but deliberate corporate strategy designed to exclude the majority while extracting maximum profit from the minority. Refuse to support businesses that prioritize emptiness over community engagement. Vote with your dollars by patronizing venues that welcome diverse visitors across economic spectrums. When a business implements policies clearly designed to eliminate low-value customers, spread the word and redirect your spending. Demand public accountability from companies that receive tax benefits while excluding taxpayers. Many of these ghost town enterprises operate on land with special tax incentives or direct public subsidies. Pressure local governments to tie those benefits to public accessibility requirements. Support destinations that welcome broad demographics rather than just the ultra-wealthy. Celebrate businesses that maintain affordable options alongside premium experiences. The issue is not that luxury options exist. It is that affordable alternatives are being systematically eliminated. Community-owned and operated venues provide a powerful alternative to corporate ghost towns. From public beaches to municipal recreation centers, these spaces remain accessible to all. Consider supporting initiatives to create more such community-owned and community-controlled entertainment options. Recognize the distinction between natural exclusivity and manufactured scarcity. There is nothing wrong with premium experiences that are naturally limited. A small restaurant with a renowned chef can only serve so many diners. But when massive venues deliberately operate at 30% capacity to create artificial exclusivity, that is manufactured desolation. Most importantly, understand that this is a reversible trend. When enough people reject ghost town business models, companies will be forced to choose between profitable desolation and sustainable community engagement. The emptiness is only profitable as long as a sufficient number of premium customers accept the new normal. They turned your entertainment destination into a profitable wasteland and called it progress. Have you witnessed this ghost town transformation destroying places you loved? Share your desolation experiences below. We are exposing this emptiness strategy together. Subscribe if you refuse to let them hollow out America.